Hey, it's Neely from the Pregame show, also with our friends over at HBCU Game Day. Coach Prime has had a series of camps to close out Memorial Day week, but we spent some time with new coach at Jackson State, Tim Brewster, who's no stranger to college football or the NFL, college, Texas A&M, Minnesota, Mississippi State, spent some time in the NFL as well, and he is here at Jackson State. He had the highest tight end ever drafted in NFL history in Kyle Pitts at Florida. Now he's landed at JSU to help Coach Prime, and we spent some time with him at Coach Prime's camp. We're going to share some of that discussion with you on the Pregame show in HBCU Game Day.
Sit easy. Let's go, baby. Lead the way now. Lead the way. All strength, right? All strength. All strength, no weakness. You know what? You know, it's something that my wife and I and family prayed about, and I just, I thought about the opportunity to be at a historic HBCU, in Jackson State University. And then when you add on top of it Coach Prime and the staff that he's put together here at Jackson State, I just can't even tell you how excited it made me. And I feel blessed to be here. And I think the potential for us is, through the roof. I'm just telling you, I think recruiting wise, this staff with Coach Prime leading the way, it's just going to be amazing. And we're going to go out and recruit the elite football player in America. The elite football player in the state of Mississippi. That's the vision, that's the goal, that's the dream, and that's exactly, we've had such a great start last year. Now it's time to keep going, okay? I talk about this, I talk about go higher. Let's keep going higher. When you think about it, we had 400 kids here last night, man. 400 kids here last night. There's 250 really, really good players here this afternoon. I don't know where else in America, you're going to have 650 athletes in a two-day period on your home field.
3-day period because you got 7-on-7
You got
tomorrow.
a 7-on-7 camp tomorrow. Yeah. Absolutely. We'll see some guys throw and catch a little bit. Yeah. This is fun for me, and again, this is what we got to do as coaches. We got to do an amazing job of evaluating in these situations. You really have to know what you're looking for, and the thing that I want to see is I just really want to see these kids compete. This is an amazing opportunity that they have right here. Take advantage of it. Yeah. Let's go to work.
Yeah, you're getting to work out in front of eyes that have seen it.
Absolutely. There's some veteran, experienced eyes here, and not just Jackson State, but there's coaches from all over here today. HBCU is well represented here today, and that's exciting. It really is.
That's one of the things you noticed about yesterday's camp is Coach Prime has not made this a Jackson State thing.
Right.
You had a whole lot of schools here that are able to shoot their shot and recruit kids because he wants them to be successful.
Exactly. And one thing about Coach Prime is he's not insecure in any way. Okay. It's his swag is real. Yeah. And it's so good for these kids to have all the different schools looking at them and it's all about opportunity. Right. I just think that my experience as a coach can really be an asset to Coach Prime and the rest of the staff, because that's what my role is going to be. I want to be an asset. I want to help this staff, as in any possible way that I can. And again, my experience as an evaluator, I think is invaluable, okay? I trust my eye when I'm evaluating, high school football players, and I know, again, like you said, I know what the guy's supposed to look like. I've coached in the National Football League. I've coached at the highest levels in college football, and there's no reason why we can't do the same thing right here at Jackson State. It just, that makes the hair on the back of my neck stand up, man. It really does. You know what, bro? It is so good back in the SIP. Couldn't be more excited about being, and I'm going to tell you what, I always felt like this. There's so many good players in the state of Mississippi.
Oh yeah.
You just, you got to work a little bit, right?
Ain't no doubt.
You got to work. You got to go find them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me what you think about this year's class. About the 23, the 24 class. And my first order of business here at Jackson State is just to try to get a feel for the staff and how exactly I can help Coach Prime in my role within the program, and I really want to study the players. I've really spent a lot of time the past couple of days looking at our players and getting to know our players, introductions. I'm learning names. I'm trying to put a name behind the face that I know, but it's been a whirlwind. I'm not gonna lie. I got here on Tuesday, and it's just been, the culture that Coach Prime has built here at Jackson State is just like, the vibe is real. It's different, It's one in which I think these kids are thriving in, the excitement and really, to be honest with you, the fun that Coach Prime and his staff is having coaching these kids, and I've just been extremely impressed with the organization, with the detail that Coach Prime coaches with. He's got tremendous presence. I love his presence, and that presence, it rubs off on the players. The confidence rubs off on the players. And so, those are just some of my initial impressions, the initial things that I've seen since I've been here.